Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for June the 24th, 2025. Couldn't even remember what day it was or what show this was. Dagnabbit. But I did put on the air conditioner about 15 minutes ago, so it shouldn't be a horrible evening for me. We were very content with having the windows and doors open until about dinner time, and then it started getting really toasty. I walked upstairs and realized it's really toasty. Let's see if anybody's awake or if it's just me. Hi, folks.
Hi, Mom.
Hello.
Hello. If
How
Satalia,
are you tonight?
I'm good. Satalia, if you're around, can you let me know if there's volume on everything? We had no volume on your channel this morning, or your audio this morning. Oh, I'm good. You guys still off playing Dune?
Yes.
No worries. Hi, Rachel. How are you doing?
Hello,
Oh.
Rachel.
Hey, Taz, which weapon was it that I gave you?
Aaron's Vengeance. And apparently that weapon is really good. I can
Okay.
use it up until tier 4 or something like that.
Okay. What I'm looking to do is craft a aluminum level stuff for you guys.
Oh, okay. I will put my crappy gear down right away. But the Leaves drinker has been so kind to me.
So,
I know. I know. Go
Rachel,
ahead.
it's been like high 90s here for last 3-4 days. I went out today with the doggers. 7 this morning, figured there's no way we'd get overdone in the sun. We got overdone in the sun and basically came home and went back to bed for a bit with a lot of water.
Okay. Actually, go ahead and keep those for now, Taz.
Okay.
Pretty much what I'm trying to do is I'm wanting to run to Arakeen Village and check out to see what they have on the market, what people are selling.
Well, if you guys are going to play Dune, I'm going to go on a different channel so that we can talk Trek.
No.
We can jump over and
Okay.
do STO with you.
Okay, that's up to you. Not going to keep you from playing Dune. It is a fun game. I highly recommend it.
Pretty much if we're going to talk chop, we'll just change channels.
Okay.
Yep.
That's fine. Yeah, we got plenty of channels if you want to go to something else. And I'm not offended. Like I said, it is a fun game.
We are kinda hooked.
So it looks like the summer event is tentatively scheduled for July 1st. That's what we're coming up with. So a week from today. So that gives me basically till next Tuesday to get that quilt stretched, basted, and sewn. Because, dang it, I'm going to sit in front of the computer and just play game for a while. And no, the ship that's in the loading screen is last year's ship, not this year's ship. I am going to run Kittimer Vortex. I am going to do Hive Onslaught because I need some dreadnoughts. And aside from that, don't know. Don't know what we got planned for the day. Oh, I'm not doing that. Well, it looks like Gerhard Prime, which is the Ed fleet, is getting suspiciously close to being Tier 5 starbase.
Ross, I need to go to the market with you. I have lots of quests to go to that place.
Okay.
Maybe we should switch channels so we don't interfere with Mom when we do this.
Go on, I'll be here.
Okay.
Switch channels, Taz?
Yeah.
So Talia, let me know when you're ready and we can do Kittimer. In the meantime, I'm going to go over to the Fleet Starbase. Since apparently we need a few people to get one of these upgrades moving. We need dilithium too. I don't know that I'm going to put in all the dilithium. Let's see, that's 100 and... No, we are not putting in all that dilithium. What else have we got going? Upgrade development laboratories. Yeah, I love how people put in all the easy stuff, not the hard stuff. There's an upgrade going there as well. And I'm not giving you all of my dilithium, mostly because I don't have that much. We'll have to look at that one. Let's see, do we have that? A fleet? Fleet Holdings, K13 Fleet Starbase System. There we go. We'll go to that one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that a new starbase? Hold on. Is that new? Do we have a new starbase? That looks sharp. And we'll enjoy the loading screen here for a while. I'd show you all cat memes, but, you know, can't share all those screens. Wondering if I still have my old Ryza entry video. That is a good question. Oh, there we go. Wrong screen. Let's press that one. And if not, I wonder if I have time to go make a new Ryza video. Probably not, because it doesn't exist yet. The problem with making a Ryza video during Ryza is that's 40 hours of work to do the intro, and I really don't want to spend 40 hours doing that work during Ryza. Now, how many people do I need here for this project? Nope, wrong one. Research lab. Wow, 500 duty officers. Wow. And the starbase needs... And, no, those are all filled. Thank goodness those are filled. That would get really expensive. Okay, 88 engineering or duty officers. Let's start with the things we can do. Come here. Nope. Engineering. Okay, so I have 100 engineering officers. Oops, wrong button. Wish there was an easy way to just open these. You always have to wonder who was in charge of naming all these characters. All right, have we got room for 50 more?
Probably fantasy name generator.
Well, some of them are interesting. Kenyetta Jung Luca. Janae Erlene Belito. Then we get to Yo Lad. Yo Lad.
Well, there's this name generator website that has like generators for names for everything.
Oh, I know. That's actually where I got the name for my Betazoid. Lao Salazan.
That's where I go to get interesting Dungeons and Dragons names. Properly per species.
Please tell me I don't have to do those one at a time. Oh, sleep roster. Please don't tell me I have to do those one at a time. Yes, yes I do. Joy. Well, let's see.
LOL. I got Taz killed today.
You got Taz killed today? How'd you do that?
Well, Taz was convincing me, like pushing me, we're gonna go explore this. So we explore the research station. And there's like a lot of enemies. And
Okay.
Taz is like, but you know, I didn't know how big it was. And Taz was just like, gone in, and he's like, yeah, let's get out. And I'm like, wow, we're here now. Might as well go to the end. I had no idea. And Taz ended up like Leroy Jenkinsing himself to death instead of hanging back so that we could pick enemies off one at a time.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's like, oh, I have more armor, so he just jumps in and like, oh boy, that were a lot of bullets.
That kind of sounds like Taz got himself killed, not like you got him killed.
No, but like, he was like, yeah, I wanted to leave. And I'm like, he dragged me all the way to that station, so I'm like, yeah, might as well fill up my inventory.
Satalia wants to know if Taz did the L.
If only. Because his little, like, leap into battle sure looks like he's supposed to be yelling Leroy Jenkins.
Hang on. Can I put more officers, or open up more slots in my officer roster? Is there a way to do that?
Your duty officer roster has a Bible item that you can have up to 500.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
You just have to go to slots, I think.
Due to see offer roster slots. Yes.
Yeah, I maxed mine out to 500. And if you don't, like, keep a track of that, you're gonna fill them up to 500. And if you have to clean it then...
Well, no, I just need a little bit more here. Well, I bought it, but I don't know where it went.
Well, didn't it just already, like, increase your roster size?
Hang on a second. Let's see. Let's try that. Yes, yes, it did. Thank you ever so much. All right, Satalia, I'm going to launch us. You can buy more in the store. Thank you, Saf. And by the way, hi, Saf. I will get us... Oh, Satalia, you haven't accepted yet. I sent you an invite. Let's try that again.
So, duty officer roster on my character, like, years ago, got to 100. And we're talking, like... I already had 100 of them in like 2013 or 2014. So I increased my duty officer roster to the max.
Mm-hmm.
And then just opened a bunch more duty officer packs because I wanted good purple quality duty officers without having any clue which pack to open at the time. I just thought, I'll get something good eventually. No, not if you keep opening the wrong packs.
Oh, I have bunches of
But,
picks.
yeah.
And Natalia also. Oh, congrats, Av. I have yet to open up and set up my stream deck, but it's now made it to the top of the desk here. It's sitting right there with my new microphone. So I guess I'm getting closer. We can do your 5 Undine ships, no worries. I have to do some additional dreadnoughts since there's only 3 or 4 in Kittimer Vortex. But I need 5. Wee woo? Ah, your paladin ship. An appropriate one. This is such a long intro. And it shouldn't be. We all know how to play it.
Spark. So somebody already made a meme with an item in Doom.
With the what?
There's a gun in Doom that's called Cope.
Okay.
And there's already like somebody showing it on stream to everybody that says that they're House Atreides because he's a hard Conan and like okay. But that is kind of funny.
Turn up your volume. It's very quiet today.
Oh, am I?
No, I turned you up. Don't worry. You are in my headset.
Okay, well.
The problem is,
Well. Yeah.
people go at different volumes, and I've got nothing to equalize them except resetting each person's individual volume.
Yep. It's just funny that they have a weapon called Cope.
Yes, yes, I see them. No, they're not approaching it anymore. Don't worry. Don't worry your pretty little Klingon head.
Didn't you know Klingons always worry
They do.
about the fact that people come in peace?
They're very stressed out little creatures, aren't they?
Yeah, especially if you tell them that you come in peace.
Very insecure.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Ran this once this morning, and people took out the Valdor beautifully. Everybody stayed far enough away that she did her 75, 50, 25 blow up thing beautifully, which these people know how to do. Beautiful. Except apparently me, I got too close there. Or maybe it's 66 through. Ooh, they got her down to the 20s. Well, that was easy. Well, that got me 4 of the 5 dreadnoughts. Okay, that makes some sense. So I just need 1 more. But it doesn't matter what. Citalia, how would you feel about Undine Assault? Or is that too long for you? Okie dokie, I will queue us up for that one. I assume you're playing Dune Musin.
Yeah.
No worries. We are queued for Undine Assault. We will see what happens. Meantime, we'll keep looking at this fleet stuff that needs to get dealt with. I'll do a little raising morale. What are we waiting for? Oh, just lithium? Fine. I'll give you that much dilithium. I did not do anything on this weekend's dilithium. That's the one that uses the TOS cruiser skin. So Talia, is your paladin actually a paladin? Or did you just name it paladin? So Sav, this morning's show was Have Moopsie Will Travel. Reference to the old TV show. And hence Paladin came out. Premonition class, does that mean that you knew it was going to be there before it got there? Or it knew it was going to be there before you got there? The sad Incredible Hulk music? What is the sad Incredible Hulk music? Oh, while we are waiting for that, let's see if I can find these. Oh my goodness. I do have the old Ryza intro. There we go. Right thing. I always assumed that the captain of the pasture saying sorry we're late was like a joke. Humor. Okay, 1 second here. No. I didn't crash or anything. I'm just working on stuff. When I crash, people know I crashed. It's very noisy and there's a lot of wreckage and screaming and So last night coming home, it's late weeboo. It's like 11:15 coming home from class and I'm tired, and this is after 2 coffees and a tea. So I'm not going to drink anything else, but the last 2 miles includes a mile-long trip over the reservoir on a bridge. And that's terrifying. I saw that you put something there, Sav. Now we'll look at it.
When your team closes a rift, a bonus period will begin. Close another rift before time runs out to increase the bonus.
So while we're doing this, I decided to ask an important question that Satalia and I were kind of chatting about earlier, which was, a lot of people, my son included, tell me that they create female characters in-game because if they have to go and look at somebody running from, if you focusing over somebody's shoulder or off their back, if he's going to look at something, he'd rather look at a woman's butt than at a female butt. Or at a female butt rather than a man's butt. Yeah, I can say that word, right? I can totally understand that. But then Satalia made me think, well, is that kind of weird that you're looking at a guy or a lady's butt and focusing on it the whole time? So is that weird?
Oh.
I mean, is it kind of like, ew, all you're doing is looking at butts? Because honestly, I don't look at my characters' butts, I look at their shoulders. I have my male Jemmies, I have my male Gorn, and I think male Tellarites, but those are from Ed. Therefore, I can't give them up. Zaz says males are always looking at butts, TBH, it's science. What? Yes, it might be science, and I totally get it. But is it creepy weird that people are focusing on butts? Males are focusing on butts? I mean, I don't have a problem with it, but I'm thinking, oh my goodness, is that supposedly tacky? Is it inappropriate? I mean, it's a tune. It's not real. It's wiring.
So, I once played a game, chose the male character because the little icon of his face looked cool, right? This was before you could customize your character, so you got
Okay.
a few that you could pick from. And I was like, oh, this male character looks cool. He's got like the shades on, and he's a cool bald black guy. He's gonna be a pilot, so I thought, kind of Iron Eagle, Chappie Sinclair, but kind of ham it up with the tough guy act. I thought I chose a good character based upon his character picture and description. And then I saw the avatar in game.
Yeah.
I had to look at his bald, gray, bobbing head and his flat ass for years. And you know what? Very next character I made was female. Because they look so much better in their flight suits. And it's
Maine
like,
Coon
yeah,
says,
yep,
we're
yep,
just
yep.
wired that way. And welcome back, Drunken Heretic. I'm glad you got audio. Maine Coon says, but I am more of a boob man. The problem is you can't look at them from the front when you're running.
Depends on the game.
Well, okay, in
I
stealth.
could. I could, because it was like mouse click to where I'm going, and then I could just freely move the camera around myself.
You can, though it's a little bit more.
Oh, it was literally like, I click the location I'm going once, and my character just starts heading that way until it gets there.
So Rachel is
As long
very
as I can
happy.
see it.
Rachel is currently very happy. Quote, I got carded when I ordered a glass of wine a few weeks ago. I wanted to hug the waitress. I hope you gave her a very big tip.
I remember when I tried to card a 41-year-old.
But she loved it. Or he loved it.
Well, she apparently loved it. To be fair, though, she wanted to buy some marijuana, but she couldn't look over the bar, so...
It does happen.
Yeah. Yeah, she was so tiny. It's like, are you old enough?
My friend Patty is that way. She's like 4 foot nothing. And she looks young, or looked young. I haven't seen her in years. But she drove a super big SUV and, kind of had to have a booster seat. It's the best description I've got for it. She was tiny. Mancun, I'm 55 and I get excited when I get carded for cigars. Hey, yeah, just roll with it, have fun, go, yes, thank you, woohoo! That explains a lot. Well, those are all done. Why are we not going for the planet killer? No one's going for the riffs, I'm going for the planet killer. Or do we need to take out the dreadnoughts first?
Close the fluidic rift
Ah.
now.
Which fluidic rift? Oh, that one. Thought we closed it already.
Unbeam fluidic space rift I has been closed.
You can engage the planet killer. So friend Patty, who's like 4 foot nothing, maybe 85, 90 pounds. No, that's not true. She's got to be at least 120 pounds because she donates blood. But, serious drinker, so of course where she used to go, everybody knew her, nobody carded her. But she and I used to work together in a couple of businesses. And so on more than one occasion, we would be chatting with some potential clients, and I'd introduce her as my partner, because she was. And after dinner one night, one of the other women there came up and said, oh, I'd love to introduce you to my partner. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Oh, I see. We're thinking of different things. No, I didn't see it, Satalia. Hang on, don't leave. Let me find you
Current fluidic rift has
after things finish blowing up there.
the location is marked on your map.
Where are you, Satalia? There you are. Oh, you did do the Mary Poppins. Congratulations. Lovely name. Lovely name. What's Mary Poppins' real name? Oh, what is her? It's not Agnes, is it? What is her real name? Peggy, thank you. I knew of her before she was in Deadpool, and when she comes running on the scene in Deadpool, it's like, no, they did not pick her. I was so happy. She's totally adorable. So it's not weird then to look at women's butts when they're running in game. I have female tunes mostly because, whatever. I have a few males. They're not as interesting to watch run. The thing is, though, I'm watching my female toons run, and they're all in better shape than I am, and it's much more interesting to have them go out running than for me to have to go out and go running.
One of the things too is in a lot of games, females have the better outfits.
That's not true in Stowe, is it? That's pretty across the board.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. They do have the better looking outfits. They
They're
get more attention.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I do not see too many midriff revealing men's outfits in this game.
Well, yeah.
Pretty much, Satalia. As far as I know, she speaks both French and English. Oh, apparently I made it to tier 6. Yay! And I got some lithium. Yay! Well, what next? What shall we do tonight, since it's a quiet night? Oh, it's so quiet. Don't do this to me. I could have gone to bed early and just slept in and gone. But no. I got myself out of bed and came up and I kind of want to bow out to work on stuff. No problems. Whatever you want to do, Satalia. I can do things here and everybody can watch. That's fine with me. Go work on stuff. You are totally welcome to. I will even give you a kick. There. Now go play. Go play on stuff. Fine, let's see. I need to get some dilithium. What's a fun way to make dilithium, Musin?
Fun way to make the lithium.
Yeah, fun way.
The asteroid field? Actual the lithium mining minigame?
Oh god, that's so boring. Boring. I said fun.
Fun. Elite TFOs? All of them
I suppose I could just open all
probably
hundreds.
Borg?
I have hundreds of boxes. I could probably just open them up. Legal or illegal? I'm pretty flexible there, Satalia.
Depending on how many of the elite marks of reputations you have, you could trade those in for boxes of the lithium ore.
Oh, actually, that's a really good point. You could just trade in marks, too. I've got a few sitting here, mostly Omegas.
Yeah, and like the elite marks as well. Like those.
I'm sure I've got those, too. Let's see. Oh, I've only got 20 on that. This toon I don't play as much. That's why she's kind of broke at the moment. There. Now she's got a little bit more, but I spent a lot doing stuff. Fine. I'm going to go run around. I will take advice on ways to make legal or illegal dilithium. I mean, back in the day, you used to be able to go down to, like, Dyson Sphere, and you could make a decent amount running around doing stuff.
No. Still a thing. The Pharaoh, maybe?
That's a good question. Let's see. First one of the day here is always pretty good.
Oh.
Let's go do Ally.
Could go run around on Kabalistan?
Do you make much dilithium there? Hi, Mr. Dave. How are you doing?
Not a clue, actually.
Yeah.
I'm assuming every little thing on one of those ground zones gives dilithium. I just don't know how quickly you earn it.
Oh, the first new Romulus of the day is worth like 1,400 dilithium. It's probably the best one. I will, Mr. Dave. Okay. I'm always thinking of you, dear. You just hang in there. Oops. Did I pick up the mission? I did. I hate doing the scan for life signs, because if they attack you, then you're obliged to kill them. That's just wrong. Seek out new life, new civilizations, and kill them! No, we'll go around here. We'll do it other ways. So after thinking about everything, I am not going to go to Vegas this year. Plan to go next year. But the week of Vegas, I'm going to be here. And the week right after Vegas, I'm going to be in Texas. Okay. I will go check that out, Sav. I just realized I have no issues killing all the bugs. I just don't like to kill the animals. And that's done so. Let's see. So first new Romulus of the day is only 700. Oh, there we go. 1,040 on the dilithium. So all right, let's go take a look at that. Space Barbie. Yeah, but I use my number pad for other stuff, Sav, so that could get really interesting real fast as I'm attempting to do things and all of a sudden wind up doing other things instead and changing costumes. that? Oh, that. Okay. Yes, Sava. Now I remember the music. Or Satali, whoever posted the music. I remember it. Oh my god. I get so many spam calls, I've started answering them in made-up languages. Well, this week I am driving tomorrow, in theory. Another 300-mile round trip, and Friday is my last 400-mile round trip to Columbus for a while. Taking a couple of weeks off from some of this insane driving. Oh, this is already in progress. How fun. Yeah, I know you don't make any lithium doing the EPOs directly, but what the heck, I'm here. There's EPOs. I'll run around here for a little bit. And I'll go grab some random TFOs. Because it's all better than learning how to use Premiere Pro and making a new intro video. But to make a new intro video, I should be doing some games. Yeah, I drive from approximately 4 p.m. my time to 7 p.m. my time. I just have to make sure I set up the phone on the car. Yeah, that's so. Let's see. Yeah, that sounds about right. About the midway point is when I'm at the handy dandy truck stop. Getting coffee. Decent coffee, amazingly. I guess truckers like good coffee. Just come on. Oh, all done? I'm all done there. Let's see how many EPO tags we've got here. EPO tags? Not very many. Oh, they're there, 4. I'll pick you up and worry about you later. Oh, guess I have enough. And do we have any EPOs here? I do not see an EPO there. All right. Let's see, what else have we not done for a while? Suppose we could do a random TFO and see what happens. Wee woo. Let's see what happens. So the question becomes, if we start the summer event on Tuesday, which is kind of a rumor, but not 100 day, potentially a week from today. That's the rumor. I haven't heard that confirmed. They have not officially announced the new ship. However, if you go into the event, reclaim rewards, go to the ships, it's right there. It's actually in the events, which is just amazing. Azure Nebula, that's interesting.
The Tholians have captured a number of Romulan Republic ships.
So it is the. Hold it. Oh, is it gone now? Did they pull it back out? Oh, it's not there anymore, is it? Aha, it looks like they pulled it back out. It is a brick.
Our time here is limited.
But it was up there and now it's gone again. Interesting.
And save as many ships
Oh, I'll go over here and pretend that I can take on a 5 by myself. Yeah, I saw that. Well, heard about it more accurately, Rachel. Because,
The Tholians are using their energy
Casual knows a lot of stuff.
and fire as a node.
He knows more than I will ever know, and any thoughts of taking over that position in terms of somebody who's got the knowledge and the ability to present it, it's like, he does a great job. I shall try and find my own little private stow niche. I do love people who use flamethrowers on the tarantula because, honest to God, if there's a tarantula in my house, definitely going to be a flamethrower.
A Falship dreadnought is escaping. Readings on sensors. More Tholian ships are on the way here.
Oh, surprise! More Tholian ships on the way. Oh no, whatever will we do? Oh, well, somebody's already here. Well, I'm glad they pulled it off the list. That was a bit of a giveaway. Oops, wrong button. So I'm playing Dune, right? But my brain is still playing Star Trek Online, so all the controls, I'm forever getting out of game because I'm hitting tab to, switch between targets. Nope, that's not how you do that.
Nope. You just look at them and push your mouse.
Yeah, but I'm not
click,
used
click,
to that. It's not how I play my game. Well, that didn't
Yeah,
work.
it's quite different.
It's quite fun. I will say that. I'm enjoying it.
Star Trek Online falls in the category of tab targeting MMO, which
Yep.
there's a ton of games that work that way, which you got a skill bar, you switch targets with tab, there you go. But Dune is a survival game, and it's a shooter with a third-person perspective. So, yeah.
Mr. Dave, maybe we will stream Dune this weekend. I have, once again, the priorities of getting the gosh darn quilt done. Thank you very much. I'm going. There I am. Nope. I guess I'm back over here. But it is fun. It's kind of nice because it's a huge open world, which I really enjoy. It's something I miss in Star Trek. We've got those few maps, Romulus, and a few others where you can really enjoy yourself. Well, somebody's here. I can't go stay here. I'll go back here then. But right now, I'm such a noob on it, I have to have Musin and Graz and Taz walk me through every single step.
Don't feel bad. I'm not gonna be able to get through the higher tier stuff alone either.
No, you're just building a house every 30 seconds.
Because I know what happens when I move too quickly to another area. And like, Taz wants us all to push really hard and like all of us to get up to the same level. But that's not quite
Everybody plays a little
gonna
differently.
happen. Well, Taz drives around and like does a bunch of quests, and I take my time to read every quest, to do a thing, to do it one at a time. Because I know myself, if I gotta do everything simultaneously, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna get the runaround and have to go back and forth to pick stuff up.
Well, I would have been very happy to go running around to do the first couple of missions, and Dad's like, no, I'll pick you up in my bike and I'll take you over there. Okay, but I have to learn how to do this stuff. Nah, we'll help you
Yeah.
out.
Now, to be fair, it's the same thing over and over and over,
Well,
where
that's true of most games.
you have to explore a facility and, you know, shoot a bunch of people, or explore a cave system, shoot a bunch of people, or stab them, depends.
Yeah,
Like,
stabbing's fine.
if they have the shield, you really want to get used to
What is the mechanism for the
the
slow again?
the mechanism.
Yes, so instead of just stabby.
Okay, so you either click it short and you like swing the knife around,
Mm-hmm.
or you click and hold down the button for a sec so that you have like a wind up going.
There was something else that I had to click.
Yeah, as soon as their shield gets red, like you can like I think quickly click a second time to really get like that stab through the shield in.
Let's just say the game does not have a lot of tooltips on the screen, so it's definitely helpful to have somebody who knows what they're doing around.
It would be handy, yeah, to like be able to reread everything.
Yep. I'm so glad we have our 14 points, because I'm dying a lot here.
Let's see here.
Oh, you know what?
Journey.
Works better when I'm going forward. Oops.
Tutorial. Oh no, like
Seriously? Don't have anything better to do than shoot at me? Really? I have work to do. I have ships to free. Okay, fine. Now I'm going to set my ships free, so there. Oh, while I'm waiting for the next group of people, maybe I'll clear out my inventory.
so apparently in your menu
Yes?
there's a tab called Journey,
Yeah, I've seen that.
and that has like 4 little icons. The one with the exclamation mark
Mm-hmm.
is actually a bunch of tooltips.
Clever.
Yeah, it like collected a bunch of those. I'm just trying to see the inner sight. Climbing, stamina, looting, light attacks, being staggered.
Well, maybe we'll
Shield
live stream
bank
Dune
is-
this weekend. I don't think there's anything happening this weekend.
No, a lot of like explanation, but it is a bunch of tool tips. Yeah, no, to get through a shielded enemy, you want to use slow attacks, fire, or poison.
I knew about the slow
Which
attack.
Yeah, that's just holding down your mouse button when they are staggered. And that should get you through their shield. And to stagger him is usually a couple of normal attacks, then a hold attack, and then like a quick tap afterwards.
Oh, I don't have any of that fancy
really-
skill stuff yet.
No, that's like literally just the mouse clicks while you're holding a blade.
I'll get there.
You-
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I usually go 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, 3, hold, to see if I can get through their shield. That tends to work, sort of.
Oh, thank goodness. Somebody came over and realized I can't kill a tarantula with this little teeny tiny ship.
So I did a thing this morning.
And what
after
did you do
stream.
this morning?
Well, at the end of your stream, I was working on a ship
Yes.
I am quite impressed.
because I had seen a picture of the ship and I'm
It's-
like,
Azure Nebula still doesn't offer marks. Any marks.
really?
Got a random TFO, expertise, dilithium. Nope, no marks. It's been glitched for a while, but fix it or pull it.
Yeah.
Not super picky about which one.
But I did that 3-5 foregone Itajara
Yeah.
vessel.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody tries to make that a mine boat. I turned it into a 4 turrets in the back, the Pavan Omni, and 3 cannons up front.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it does a thing.
It does a thing. It does a thing.
Yeah, it does a thing.
Let's see, who else needs some? I know.
It's by no means my strongest ship, but like I make it work.
Back to making a little bit of dilithium here, since Paul, I got dilithium for the Azure Nebula. It's only 480. So we'll do a little ground, which is also only 400. No, is it 480 or 720? This might be 720. And it's a lot faster.
Did you already like complete your mission?
Which mission?
The mini mission, the event.
Oh, yeah. All of my tunes have now done them all. Thank goodness. And I'm just rerunning the dilithium on the 20-hour cooldown.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, but since I'm not doing it on all 7 accounts, only on 5 of the accounts, it's nice because I can team 5 of my accounts and put Zahn, who's got the Acheron, in charge of everything. So
Yeah,
the other four can just
so
kind of sit there and look pretty, and she destroys everything.
I actually noticed that with the mini mission,
Mm-hmm.
it accepts like different difficulty settings.
Yep, it does.
So I I had to set that to lowest difficulty just to get through it real quick.
Yeah, you can do it in
And
a
then
couple
you
of minutes.
don't need Zahn. You can do it on almost anybody with
Oh,
that.
Zahn just makes it so fast. Mr. Dave, if you want to play, that's absolutely fine. Your tunes are doing just fine. They're happy, but they're part of my team of 5, so I just bring them along for the party, and everybody's happy. So they're there whenever you are ready for them.
Ugh.
I think for the Ryza event, though, I'm going to take all of your tunes, each one, take them out on a floater, and do one of the archaeology events, and then they just have to turn one in every 20 hours. That makes life so easy. I'm going to do the same on mine. Or Flying High. Flying High is pretty easy, too.
Yeah, I usually just do flying high, log out. Because I pick up the mission,
Mm-hmm.
I do the course,
Mm-hmm.
I land, I
Mm-hmm.
log out.
Yeah.
You know, after I've turned it in. And then the next day, I log back in, flying high, turn it in, log back out. That's what I do for the entirety of the summer event.
But see, I love the summer event. I can be extremely happy never leaving Ryza ever, ever, ever again. I could live on Ryza.
You're gonna leave Ryza.
I know.
You're gonna leave the beach sand for desert sand.
Well, priorities are get the stupid quilt done, hopefully by next Friday. That would be my goal, to get the quilt done by Friday. And then I can't do anything till the baby's born because I have to embroider the back of it. That will have to wait. Till the baby's born, I've got a name. And a birth date. Then I can wrap it up and be done, and I can play Ryza for a month, and then I can go to Dune for however long I want to.
Yeah.
Since I'm not doing Vegas and nobody's getting married this year, and I'm only going to Texas for 3 days, which is not quite the same thing.
So, just a heads up.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that there's more than 200 character levels to go through in Dune.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
And?
just because that way you collect your points to learn the things.
Well, unless it disappears, I've got time to learn it. Vega Underground. Shh, this is definitely not the tune for this one. Gosh darn it, I hate this one. This is the second time we've gotten Kittimer in stasis. Okay, what have I got? I've got Lex Knives. Do I have anything else? Do I have a Thompson? I do have a Thompson.
Lex knife.
Yep.
Another funny one is, don't equip a weapon and just hit him with your fists.
That is a possibility.
Like, if worse comes to worse, right? And you really want that physical damage.
I just don't want to get stuck having to.
Rifle butt them, like just fist attacks. I'm not sure if the combat device works, but that thing deals a lot of damage.
Lex Knives are wonderful. I'm so glad we did this one the other day, otherwise. I'd take the lever penalty and come back on a different tune. Clearly this tune is better than my last tune for doing this. Do we have to get those machines? Apparently not. Okay. So when we did our last Star Trek Online convention, we had the battle of the weapons. You know, what's your favorite ground weapon? And Lex Knives won it. Not hands down, but definitely did well. Got a lot of votes. Ah, there it is. Where are we going? Going down here? We are going down here, that's right. Really? There we go. Oh, shoot. Thank you, nice person. Where are we going? Are we going this way? Or have we already been this way? This way. Oh, that's right. We have to go over here, do something, and come back and get that side. Oh, maybe not. This way. Isn't Knives Out a movie, Satalia? Alright, let's see if I can get it. Okay. Come on. This, I don't know if this guy's doing it or if I'm doing it. Nope. Okay, dude. There's an Augie, the funny thing is, we have had this twice in the last 2 days. Yes, how are you doing? Trolling people on Blue Sky. Good. Well, it's good to have a hobby. Come on. Oh, we got all 6. All right, we can get out of here. All right. No, I've already done that one. Oop! What the heck was that? Oh, that's weird. Okay, where am I going? Oh, over here and up. Ooh, Sabi getting a new PC. Congratulations. Let's see, I always get lost here. Always get lost. That one's blown up, so let's see if we can get out this way. Yes! Is this the way I'm going? Yes, thank you. Oh, they blew that up. I guess I'm not running through there. Is she getting a custom-made piece of? No. Hey, Augie, you could make a fortune answering my phone on all these spam calls for me. If I had money, I'd pay somebody to do it. But I paid my taxes instead, so I have no money left for the moment. Yay, it's done. Thank you, it's done. Wait. Oh. Nice. Yeah, last time we did random TFOs, I guess that was last Tuesday. We got that one. Then promptly got the other one into the hive. You'd think I'd learned my lesson by now, but no. Nope, 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 nope. All this because I want some stinking lithium. Let's see. Running around doing quick ones on Romulus because fair amount of dilithium for a minute's work. Get to yell at people who are slacking. I shouldn't moan about my computer too much because the thought of switching to a new computer is just ugh. Not to mention the fact I have 3 computers in the garage, 5 laptops in the room next to me. Everything needs to get consolidated down to something a little more simple. I don't have my original laptop with me. I think that's one we finally gave up. Yeah, we did when the hard drive died as I was having to fly out of town the day after Christmas with a 300-page document on that computer and no place else in the world. No, I'm still not here. Oh, well, that was quick. Quick, painless. How much did we get for that, what, minutes worth of work? 720 dilithium, yes. You know what, he's right over there. Let's just go visit him right here. Hi there, Mr. Bender. swore I saw a new shield. I did. Ah, yes. Alright, let's see what we get. Nope, no, not that one. That button, Mom. Let's see what we get this time. Fingers crossed. If it's the other Borg ground one, I will be amused. Let's see. Get some of this junk out of here. Ooh, another woo-woo. Let's see what happens. Which one did we get? Ah, good. Well, that was surprisingly effective. Up, here we go. Oh well. You'd think they'd know better, Augie. I find that amusing, though. Who is on this one? Do I know anybody? Henry? Doppy? Blizzard? I don't know anybody here. This should be interesting. What you doing? It is not 8 o'clock. The dog is over here suggesting that it is indeed time for the SNACKS for the evening. I'm trying to remind her that it's 7:30, not 8 o'clock. So any thoughts about the Discord server for Stowe? I know we kind of chatted about it this morning, because Chris was sending me messages about it while I was at class last night. JB, how I was thinking about you today. How are you doing? Just gonna send you a message just to check up on you. Indeed, there has been. I'm dubious about a Stowe Discord server when the mods are going to be the same mods they had for the forum. JB, I hope lots of stuff going on is lots of good stuff going on.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
Okay, thanks, JB. Actually, in comparison, I've been told that StowWiki and StowBuilds are better servers than what they are expecting from the game, which is scary as all heck. Ooh, very nice. Sava's just talking about her new PC coming in. Ed finally got, sorry, Ed, not Ed, Taz finally got all the issues figured out with his, and it looks amazing. Well, this one's hanging in here, but there's a few things.
Transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
As I was saying, I've just got so many computers at the moment. I want to consolidate it to one. One and one laptop. But for the same amount of money as a new computer, I could get a new deck built. Well, actually, JB, I've been playing Dune with Musin and Graz and Taz and a couple other people, which has been a lot of fun. Currently, though, there's too much of an emphasis on doing events with Stowe, and I come in, I do my endeavors, I do my dailies, I do my events, and I'm done. Mom is building a new deca. I would love to build a new deca. I would love to take over the game, but I haven't won the lottery yet. There would be some new content.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
But there are days when playing the game feels like a job. Come in, do your stuff. 3 hours later. And Lexers, if you're listening, thank you for doing all the stuff you do with the fleets. I really appreciate it. Mom's first act would be to yeet gravity kills. No, 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 no. Definitely won't do that. some people like it. But I pull it out at random.
Transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
I'd rename it Cetalia's Gravity Kills. If you queue it and Cetalia's anywhere in game, it's going to automatically pull her into it. No matter what she's doing. You would be immortalized.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
Well, Augie, I kind of found a life by buying a house and being the only person who can live there and do stuff. So, if I want to eat food, I can't ask somebody to do it for me. If I want to clean house, I'm the only person who can do it. If I want the dogs to have a walk, I'm the only person who can do it. Which kind of sucks some of the time.
Herald.
I did see that pop up there, JB. I'm going to go take a look at it as soon as we watch this Dreadnought melt.
Heralds are attacking the starbase.
Well, not exactly melting, but falling apart. Hey, Black Cat, how you doing?
What's up?
How to date yourself without dating yourself.
How you doing, Mom?
Doing okay. Jump out of here for 1 sec.
So, anything new lately on Star Trek? I haven't been on much.
The event that has been running is going to wrap up, and it looks like the summer event will be starting next week. That is not confirmed.
Mm.
He's already sent me the Nausicaan porn. Thank you very much.
Hello, Musin.
Musin's kind of here, but not here. He's He was doing Dune stuff and kind of bopping back and forth.
Ah, so he got into the Dune as well, huh?
Yeah, hey, Dune is fun.
I've been playing it.
It's a good game. We will stream it one of these nights.
Question is, which
Yes.
server did you guys join?
You know, I have to go look.
Actually, it goes world then server, technically.
Yeah, Taz gave me everything to jump over to it, so my brain went on to, I don't have to think, I'm just going to follow directions here.
Well, Taz is up in the channel above us. We could ask.
Yes, I know. You can go up there. They're playing Dune. He's playing Dune with Graz.
All right.
So if you're Duning, go up there and chat with them. If you're trekking, stick down here with us. Let's see. Have I
I
done this
might
one?
check in with them,
Yeah,
see
go ahead.
what they're up to.
I'm not offended. I love having more than one thing to do now, but real life is
I know.
interesting.
Are you sure?
No. Well, it's interesting. It's not necessarily good.
Mhm.
I'm just floored at all the things that I didn't realize, are shared tasks when you're married or when you've got somebody else in your house. And it's even just the stupid stuff like you get up, you make the coffee. Okay, I did that before, but now the coffee pot does not get magically cleaned and the coffee grounds do not get magically emptied. And the garbage has to go out. It has to come back in. Somebody's got to rake the yard. Somebody's got to tend to the new garden, not accidentally dig up the phone lines, which somebody thought would be a great idea to put 3 inches under the ground. Not shielded, not covered, just put bare cables like anybody uses a phone these days. But still. Really?
Jeez.
What
That's
the
horrible.
heck? Yeah, I didn't cut it or anything. I'm better
That's
at
good.
gardening than that, but it was one of those. What were they thinking?
Right. All right. I'm gonna pop up then.
Yep, go on over. So yes, I did not dig up the phone lines, but it was a thing. And the soil, I have a lot of trees. I have 21 trees now in my lot, courtesy of the last storm. That's a lot of trees. That means they don't grow grass. That means the soil is so compacted, it's like digging through rocks. So I get my workout with that. That's right. Come up here and talk to that person. Nope, not that person. That person, that person. What does that give me? Oh, that's 52%. Okay, sweet. Let's see if there's something more fun than picking up plants. I shall come over and observe the wildlife. Do not make me shoot the animals. That bothers the heck out of me. It's so funny you say that, Satalia. I was at class last night, and because of the heat, we were working out not in uniforms, but in street clothes, and I'm wearing a pair of gym shorts. And we got to talking about the gym, and so I explained to Grandmaster, why I'm hitting the gym, and I said, yeah, I'm going to look like Hugh Jackman. He goes, I don't know how to tell you this, Mrs. So-and-so, but he's a guy, and they have testosterone, and you're not going to look like him. Well, yeah, I kind of know that, Grandmaster. Okay, just so you know that. Yep. I assume he was teasing me. I love Grandmaster. But going to the gym's fun. I'm never in that much pain the day after. I'm in more pain from Taekwondo, but that's usually because I've broken something or dislocated something. Or somebody's dislocated something on me. $86. Come on. What else can we do here? Ooh, there's a rock right there. Let's go get that rock. So as I said, I want to look like Hugh Jackman, but maybe not that hairy. Thank you very much. Besides, he can do that at 55. I'm just smidgen older than he is. Just a little. Yay. I'm not going to go do Vastum Peaks. I suppose I could, though. I don't usually do Vastum on this tune. But let's do another random and see what comes up. Fingers crossed that it's not something horrible. And don't say it, Satalia. Don't even think it. Whee! So one of my nurses when I worked at the hospital was named Harry, and he would introduce himself to people as, "Hi, I'm Harry, but aren't we all?" Ah, I get a nice one. Yay!
Scans indicate the warp transwarp conduit is operational. Begin by destroying the nanite generators. Then destroy...
Exactly. Exactly, Satalia.
Scanning the nanite transporter. Done. Additional data is available.
Oops. Wrong firing control, Mom. Oops, oops, oops. Excuse me. It's extremely dry here, and I shouldn't say that. It was extremely dry. Now it's extremely humid, and everything's pollinating. All my allergies are just insane. So I apologize for all the coughing. What kind of game is Dune? It is a somewhat sort of an MMORPG, but it's also survival, crafting, slaughter. I'm sure it's got a better name than that. So if you know Dune, the premise is this episode, or things that happen in Dune don't happen. Paul Atreides is not born. The Fremen have been wiped out. The Atreides and House Harkonnen have some level of a truce, and the Bene Gesserit, I'm not quite sure what their function is in there. But you wind up down on Dune due to reasons, and you have to survive. You have to build a place for yourself to get resources to do crafting. You wind up either having to steal them or kill people, etc., etc. There's a lot of exploring, some good storytelling, some good weird stuff. Shortly after you start the story, you wind up sniffing some spice. Thank you, Rachel. Actually, I have the Ricola in the car. Excuse me, Ricola. So all in all, Dune's actually fairly fun. If you know Dune, it's a lot more enjoyable. If you don't, the sun is not your friend. So sun exposure quickly wears you out and can kill you. You have to strategize how you're going to drink. But that gets to be easier as you get into a team or a guild, and then you've got resources. And there's weird little fun things in it. You build land speeders and ornithopters. And I'm only a couple of days into it. Have you encountered a worm? Yes, I have met Jeff. I have not been eaten by Jeff yet. That is coming up. You do have to get eaten by Jeff. Or Bob. Bob's up north. Jeff is where we are. And you get to see him. That's kind of good. They are impressive. But Musin is crafting our home. Yeah, I'm supposed to craft my own home, but you know what? He does a better job of it, so I'm just living there at the moment. But what's really weird for me is it has kind of reminded me what I loved about Stowe in terms of my approach to story writing, because a lot of my Stowe stuff is involved with my stories. And it's kind of reawakened that interest in getting back to writing. Writing fiction, not writing nonfiction. I like to get back to writing nonfiction too, but that's a different thing. So you can go there. Did I not get a random box for that one? That was a random. That's interesting. Okay. Well, fine. Be that way. See if I care. Congrats. I have the story going in my brain. And I've actually written down maybe the first 3 chapters of it and then promptly put it away. I think it's on one of my laptops. I hope it's on one of my laptops. But currently I have other things that have priority, because I can write when the winter comes around. During the summer, it's the only time I can work on my yard. So as I was saying, my yard, the soil is rock hard. Well, I should have guessed this was coming up. And to get through even a little bit to put in some sections of grass here and there is, in this heat, has been an adventure. An AI theme story. I'm very pleased with it so far and how quickly it came together. Frost writes very quickly, and he can pull a whole story into something incredibly quickly where I will beat it to death with a stick for 3 years or 4 years. Saturday nights used to be my go make a pot of really good coffee, put on, of all things, disco music, and start writing. I have no idea why disco music inspired me. Of course, at that point, I was working a full-time job. My son was quite young, so of course doing a lot of school stuff, doing a lot of house stuff, and somehow I had more time to write then than I do now. Go figure. Oh, thank you, Jordy. Or a simulated cruiser doesn't even get a name. It's just a simulated carrier. Doesn't even get a name. Other ships get a name, but no! Ooh, I got a rare TFO prize this time. Let's see what it actually was. There it is. Yay! There we go. Well, I'm going to get out of here, folks. It has been a pleasure chatting with all of you. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I'm going to go give the dogs a piece of TREAT. They know that word, so I cannot say it out loud. And someday I figure out they're going to know how to spell it. So all of you have a wonderful evening. Tomorrow's class, unless the storms come through, which I doubt they're going to. They're supposed to be coming through now. I'm looking out to the west. There's a few clouds out there. Hopefully it'll just make the temperatures nice and pleasantly cool, and we'll enjoy that. Have a great evening, everybody. Is there somebody we should go raid? I know it's quiet tonight, but maybe somebody else is out there. Let's take a peek. Ooh, Wolfie's doing Elite Dangerous. Oh, quite a few people are out there. Who have we not done? Oh, we're going to go raid Cleon Pop Warrior. I don't know what she's doing. That does not look like Star Trek Online. But we're still going to raid her. Have a great evening, everybody. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning if you want to join us. Otherwise, I'll see you Thursday night.